Hey everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and I am here today to bring you a video on something that I have actually held on to for a very long time. Don't ask me why. I've had these little picture frames for at least a couple of years now, and I've done nothing with them, and I had 4 of them. And I saw them the other day and I thought, wow, I need to do something with those. And I had actually seen something on Pinterest where they had decorated something similar to this. Actually, I think it was just like this. And I thought, you know, that was really good inspiration for me to just go for it and embellish some of these. And in doing so, I'm going to add some of these beautiful pictures. And I'm adding 2 to each one because they have space in here. You put the pictures through the top so you can, and since it's open on both sides, you can put 2 pictures in there, which can be switched out and moved around as you want to change it. So I thought, you know what? My subscribers will probably love this one. So that's what we're going to do today. Before I get started, I have one quote that I'm going to read, and then I'm going to read from one of my little prayer cards. The quote says, "Never be a prisoner of your past. It was just a lesson, not a life sentence." So just remember that, everybody. We all have a past. We all have things that that bother us, you know, throughout our lives, and we just have to get past those things, move on, and live our best life from there. And that's a quote that I just heard from a lady that sent me a message. She had placed an order in my Etsy shop, and she had sent me a little message along with her order, and I thought it was very touching to me. Her message actually made me cry. And now I'm going to cry again because I'm talking about it. But anyway, she was just telling me some stuff, you know, about herself. And she just, her last words were that she's living her best life. And I thought, you know, somebody who's been through so much can, excuse me, goodness, can live their best life and go on and continue to be strong and faithful and all that good stuff. And I was just very touched. So anyway, taking a deep breath, here's from my prayer card. It says, "Being a praying woman does not mean that you'll never have bad days. It means you are willing to find beauty even in the ugliest days." And that is so true. So we all need to remember that. I thought that was beautiful. Again, these are my prayer cards that I got from my friend Sherry. She sent these to me. And Sherry, they are coming in very, very handy, my friend. I'm really enjoying those cards, and they're uplifting and positive, and I'm trying to fill my life with lots of positivity these days. So anyway, let's wipe the tears away here and get started. Let's go ahead and get started on this video. One of the things I wanted to tell you guys, I did a video day before yesterday, and I was super duper excited about it because it was something that I thought turned out super nice and fun. It was fun, it was interesting, it was different, it was something I hadn't done. And guess what? I accidentally deleted the video permanently. So I can't get it back. It wasn't in my recycle bin on my computer. It permanently deleted, and so I can never get it back. And I only had 2 of these, so it's not like I can make a new video. So I'm just going to show you really quick. These are really huge clothespins. I had 2 of them that my friend Josefina sent me, and I was so excited that I got them because they're absolutely enormous, and these are so cool for what I made them for. And so I got really excited. I did the video, and look at how beautiful they turned out. They turned out really, really nicely. Most of the stuff I used on these I got from Kiki's sale. And then here's what I made them for. These are for pictures, just like what we're doing today. So you can take the picture and clip it in the top, and they stand up on a desktop or what have you as a little picture frame. And look at how pretty that looks. And so I did this picture for this one, which came out really, really nice. I embellished it really pretty. And then I did this one in blues and made this little picture to go with this one, just like that. And super cute, right? Well, these are in my Etsy shop for sale. And you know, the best advertisement for me is my videos, because when I do the videos, you guys can really see what something looks like up close, because you can see it on camera. And that is what sells most of my things in my Etsy shop. Well, this one, I didn't get a chance to do that because I destroyed the video accidentally. I thought I had already uploaded it, and I hadn't, and so I deleted it off of my memory card. And then I realized yesterday that I hadn't uploaded it, and I deleted it in error. So, oh well, c'est la vie. But I wanted to show you guys because they're so pretty, and I just felt like, okay, I didn't even get a chance to show them off on video. So I'll put those aside. Sorry for all the crackling noises. Let's go ahead and get started on one of these. I have 3 of these in front of me. I'm gonna make at least one on video today, and I think the one that I'm going to do, let's see, what colors do we want to use? I think I've got this with these 2, and then I've got these 2 here, and this one says God created therapists, but I have my sister, and I just love that saying. I actually made a box for my sister with this on it, and I'm excited to give that to her. But so I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get real vintage today, and I'm going to use these. So you can see that all you do is you pop these in back to back into the top. Oh. Let's just set it up here so I can do this right. And there you go. You've got your 2 images. And then, I mean, you can leave it like this, but then when because I'm only going to decorate or embellish one side of this, so you can take and pop the other picture in front of that one if you want to switch them out. So I just thought that was really cool, a great idea, and something that I can put my twist on and really make it nice. These would be excellent gifts. And if the person that gets this wants, they can put their own pictures in there. I actually have one of these that I've put pictures of my kids in. So, yeah. So let's go ahead, and I think I'm actually going to leave the pictures in there because I kind of want to decorate based on the photographs, but I've got all these embellishments here, and I'm honestly hoping I can do more than one, because I've got really great, see, I've got this little card to go in the one for sisters. That's going to go aside. But I just need to decide what colors and things I'm going to use on this. I found, my friend Gail sent me a whole bunch of embellishments and laces and things like that, and I found this lace in there. I don't think I'm going to use it on this one because there's really kind of no pinks in here, and I think I want to keep this one more vintagey. I do have another one that I think that lace will go nicely on, so I'll put that aside. Maybe we'll do the next one in that. But this one, I thought maybe if I wanted to, I could use, actually this has pink in it. This side does. She's just got the, like the sepia background. But let's see. I have to make sure I'm not covering up any of the really, really gorgeous stuff in here in the picture. I just want to kind of see what borders and things I want to use. This one's nice because it's real vintagey looking. It's just the little lace roses. I thought that might be pretty. I also have this, which is really, really pretty, but I don't think this is really great for this particular image. That really does look very pretty with that image. And I may switch my images around after I get this done, although honestly it looks good with that one too. You can see it looks beautiful. And I printed these pictures or these images onto cardstock paper. Then I've got, you know, maybe I could take this and put it in the other corner and really, really, really dress this pretty thing up. I can't wait. I'm excited, you guys. Let's see. And I've got some of this really pretty opalish lace that I may put in there. I've also got this lace that I got from Gail. It's ribbon, I should say. So, but I like this one because it's a little more vintagey and thin. I've got some lace trims. We're just going to go for it, you guys. Let's just get started here. But I think the first thing I really need to do is I need to put some kind of border around it. I'm not going to use that. I want to keep it really lacy, and this would be pretty in one of them too. Not necessarily this one, but look at how pretty that is. So I will probably use this in one of them. I just tried to grab a whole bunch of things that might be really pretty. This is the last piece of this little bit that came from some fabric that Gail sent me. I put it in another and an applique that I made recently, and oh my gosh, it's the prettiest applique I've ever made. It's so gorgeous. But that will go pretty on one of these as well. It's the last little piece of it I've got. I also have that I could throw in there to kind of add that more vintagey look. Kind of, I can put a little bit of those colors in there to vintage it up a little bit. I've also got some bits of wedding dress appliques that I can cut a couple of pieces out of. So we've got a lot to work with today, you guys. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to take some of this lace trim, and I like the scallops on this. I just need to decide which way I want to, if I want to have it going outward or in. And I think I'm going to have it going, scalloping to the outside. And I'm going to have it kind of coming off of the frame a little bit. I think that looks really nice. And my awful, awful hot glue gun is hot. We're going to try not to get burned. I have some of those little burn things for my fingers, but I can't remember where I put them. I think Josefina sent me some, and I had actually bought a couple of them. Oh, it's not squeezing right. Look at that. Oh, I do not like this glue gun at all. I'm squeezing and it's not coming out right. And look, I got a piece of glue that just kind of dripped right down the side that I'm going to have to pull off of there. The only good thing about it being so hot is that I do have more working time with the glue. So that's a good thing. But I ran out of glue sticks for my little glue gun. I'm completely out now, so I have no choice. I just have to go with it and try not to burn myself. All right. Now I just need to get myself used to using this one's so heavy for my hand. I have little teeny hands, and using this one, it feels so heavy to hold on to. And I'm trying to do this so that you guys can see every step of the way what I'm doing. This is something that I can look at sort of sideways and still figure out what I'm doing. I also took my my little keys that my friend Rhonda gave me, and I did some painting on them. I sprayed them, and so I have some really pretty little keys that I will use some of as well. I've got those all put aside. I just got them, I got them painted this morning actually, and they're all dry and ready to work with. And I'm just taking this in the corners and I'm pleating it backwards so that I can turn it in the next direction, like that. And it comes out, now see this piece I need to stick back down because I didn't do it quick enough. There. There. Okay, so let me cut this off. I'm going to cut it right here at this scallop. And I'm actually going to have to cut that down just a tad. There we go. I'm going to call this glue gun the Big Monster. This is Monster, okay? My glue gun has a name. Its name is Monster. It's been decided. It is a monster. Okay, and then I think I'm going to take some of this pretty trim and I'm going to put it just like that. Look at how pretty that looks. And I don't know if I have enough of this to go around the entire thing. I do not think I do. So maybe what I'll do with this is I'll just put it along each side. I'm going to measure it here and I'll cut it. You know, I am going to be putting this applique right here in the corner, so I don't really need that to go along here and here. So if I was being really, really smart, which I'm going to try to do, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to cut 3 of these off here. And I'm going to put those right there. Just like that. And then I'll take this and I'm going to cut this down by 1 as well because I know I'm going to put something up in this upper corner as well. So the main thing that I want to make sure of, and this whole thing may change, is I do want kind of a certain look as far as the embellishments go, and I was honestly thinking I wanted something nice and big up at the top and kind of flowing down. So that's what's going to get me, because I definitely don't want to cover up any part of this beautiful, beautiful image. So that could be quite tricky to figure that out. Now I could take this But see if I could cut it down a little bit. I could cut these flowers off, and I'm going to go ahead and do that right now because I can use those in another spot. And actually, I started to cut this other one off too, and I didn't. I should have. Oops. Okay. Let's see what that does. That looks really, really pretty. And then I can take and do the smaller one down in the lower corner. Like that. Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish putting this lace down, and I have enough to bring it over just a little bit. Let's cut it off right there, and I'll still have enough for the other side. Oh, you guys, I think this is going to be so pretty. I really, really do. I'm super excited about this. And I, honest to goodness, cannot believe that I haven't used this before now. I don't get why I haven't done anything with these. It's not like me to hold, well, I do have a few things that I've done that with, where I've kind of held on to them for longer than I normally would. And it usually is things that I purchase at thrift stores or whatever, because a lot of times what I do when I get home from the thrift store is I will put the bag in my cabinet here in my craft room, and then I forget that I have them. And then when I go through my cabinet and I'm looking for something else, I'll run across whatever it is that I didn't use, and then I'll use them in a project. That's what I did with that last clock that I altered. I had that sitting in my cabinet for a couple of years, at least 2 years before I did anything with it. Okay, so that's going to go really, really, really nice right there. Yes. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited about this. I can't stand it. So let's just go ahead and start gluing this down. Making sure it's not covering the little girl's face. And I'm trying very hard not to get a ton of glue coming out of this thing, because it comes out a whole lot faster than my little glue gun does. I can control the little one really, really well. But this one is not as controllable. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this one down now. Just a little dot right here. I had bought one of those detail glue guns a while back. I noticed that Happy Bird was using a nice one, and I bought one, and I paid a lot of money for that detail glue gun, and do you know that thing never worked right. It started oozing out of other areas of the glue gun, and I'm really, really terrible at sending things back when I buy them. It was an Amazon buy, and so I just decided that I didn't like it, and I let it go. threw it away. I threw that sucker away because it wasn't working for me. And I was really, really disappointed because I thought it was going to be a really great thing. And it just didn't turn out to be. Okay, I'm going to put this little beige applique up under here. Just to add that, that vintage look. And I think I'm going to put this coming off the edge, just like that. I really like these little appliques. I got these from Gail as well. She just sent me so many embellishments and appliques and trims and things. Oh my goodness, you guys. I have been having a ball just going through the boxes that she sent me, and she sent me boxes and boxes of really great stuff. I think she's been sort of cleaning house a little bit, trying to get things out of her stash that that she didn't feel like she needed anymore, and I just became a very lucky recipient of some of her goodies. And she knows how much I appreciate it. I am just having a ball with all that stuff. I'm going to put this little bit of gold right back behind here. Hopefully I got the glue down. And maybe a couple of these little flowers coming off of this applique to match that one. Just like that. Put that flower back up in this one. Right there. Okay, now I want to use a little bit of this lace here. And I think I'm just going to cut it down the middle as well, because I'm just going to have a little piece of it kind of popping out in a couple spots. I'm going to pleat it a little bit and maybe put it like right in here. And where to put my toothpicks? I'm not going to stick my hand in there. Okay. And we'll put a little piece of this coming out the other side. Just behind that little flower there. And then of course we've got this little wedding dress applique that I think I'm going to cut a couple of snippets off of too. And it's going to get cut down even a little bit further. I've got a bunch of these little bits from wedding dresses, and I've been trying to, at night, I've been trying to kind of cut them apart. Wow, it's a lot of work to cut up a wedding dress, let me tell you, because there's so much of the silky fabric behind it that it's hard to cut away from that, number one. So I'm really not cutting it away from it in everywhere. I'm just in certain spots, and then other spots I'm just leaving the silky part on there because it's too hard to get off of there. Put this piece right here. I'm only going to use a little bit of this, not too much. Let's see, I've got another piece like that we'll cut off of this side. and put right there. Do we want it right there? Do we want it? Let me see here. I think I'm gonna put this right in here behind this pink flower. And we're gonna get our toothpick to help get it in there without burning ourselves. Yeah, that looks really pretty. And now what I want to do is I want to see if I've got some of my rolled flowers that I've been working with. I don't know if I have anything that will go with this. I do have a couple of cream colored ones here. These are not pink, they're more of a peachy color, so we definitely don't want to use peach. I'm just going to see what else I've got in here. Got a couple of these little flowers that are in the pink family. And that is pink. Is that pink too? Nope, that's the peachy color. Okay, well, let's see if we can work with some of these. I have this as well, and this actually is really quite pretty, and it kind of adds more of a vintagey look. I have a few of these that I made the other day. But now I'm covering up that beautiful bit there. Although it does still stick out behind there. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't want to take away from what's already in there, but I think I may go with at least one of these other little rolled roses. I've got a couple of small white ones, and the white will definitely go with the whole theme. I'm going to stand this up for just a second, you guys. I need to be able to see this close up to see if I want to do this at all. Okay, well, I think, let's see, I'm trying to remember if I had some of my other flowers, some of my handmade flowers. I'm waiting for my, my Kiki's flowers to come in, so I don't have those to use in this. I have a couple somewhere. I had put them aside just in case I needed them for something. But actually, those look really, really pretty in this. I have some of my other ones here. Where did I put those? Just had them out yesterday. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. Sorry, you guys. I have these in my shop right now, and I'm wondering if maybe I should take them out of my shop and use them. These would go really, really nicely. I think I'm going to do that. And since they haven't sold yet, I can do that very quickly before I move on, because I don't want to, it would be just my luck, and it's happened to me, believe it or not. It would be just my luck that I wouldn't take them out of my store and I'd use them and go to take them out and somebody will have bought them. It's happened. It happened to me just recently, in fact. And that is these. And we're going to just deactivate that listing right now. And we're good to go. So I'm going to use some of my own flowers in this. And these are going to look really nice. I'll make some more to put in my shop. I'm just waiting to purchase some more cardstock paper so that I can make more. But look at how pretty my little flowers are. So, I'm going to pull them off the card. Oh my goodness, those are pretty. I thought about using those and maybe one of the, like a pink one and a white one. But you know what? We're not using whites in this, so no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to use, we'll use this one and maybe add a little something next to it, and then we'll use this one right there and have that one kind of popping out, and maybe a little something next to that one. I've got two of these little flowers. There we go. Woohoo! Okay, you guys, let's go for it. And yes, I know I'm covering up some of this other applique. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Gail, I'm sorry. But you guys know I do it every time I am a layerer. I use a lot of layers, and I watch all the pros do it, and they cover stuff up too. So it's not just me. I think everybody does it sometimes. So we've got that there. We're going to pop this little flower in there. And we can still see the other stuff behind it. It's still there and visible. And let's see. Nope, don't need that. Look at this beauty. I'm not planning on using this in this. It's just a little too big, but I do want to use I wanted to put a bow on this as well, but I'm trying to think if this is gonna, if it's gonna be too much. I definitely don't want to go that route. Let's see, what did I do with my laces? I've got some lace trims out here, but I really need something that's in more of a cream color. Here's some of my, this is a creamy color. This would be nice, and it's very flowy. And I'm doing it my usual way, where I just loop it a couple of times in each direction. And cut it. And then I'll take, I think I'm just going to take a piece of my curled ribbon here. just because it's handy. And I'll tie that around the middle. And maybe, just maybe, I've got this other little bow I think I'll put in the front. It's just a thinner, like a 1-inch, or a 1/2-inch lace, I should say, bow that I had already made. And I want to make sure I get that in the middle. And I did not. Oh my goodness, I can't get a hold of it. I tied it so tight it doesn't want to pull apart now. Okay. Come on. There you go. Attaboy. Okay, let's try this again. My goodness. Let me grab a hold of it. Get it right around that other bow, right in the center. And keep our fingers crossed, everybody. And I'm just going to do a 3rd knot just to be on the safe side because I am going to cut this off in the back. Okay. So now I'm just going to pull these apart and kind of wiggle it around. And we've got a nice size bow, but it's not enormous. Let me cut these ends. That side's already cut. And let me see how I want this to go. It's going to go right up here at the top, and it looks really, really nice. And this glue gets so hot, it actually takes a longer time to set because it's so hot. And you guys can probably hear the trash truck. They're picking up the trash. There. There we go. That looks really, really nice. I love it. And I think for this one, let's see if we have a little bit of, let's see. A little bit of bling that we can put in here. That's really pretty. But I think that'll go good with that black ribbon piece. I've got so many little bling buckets over here that, oh, I know, I almost forgot, you guys. I wanted to put at least one of my keys in here. possibly 2. That one looks good there. And this little one says love. Let's see. I just want to make sure I get the right one in there. That's not it. I've also got the one with the little clock and the wings. It kind of has a steampunk look to it. That's too big. Nope. I have a little heart. Actually, I really feel like this one is really nice right there. And then maybe kind of like that. Or do we want to just put that in there? I don't think I glued that down. I didn't. I just sat it there. No, I don't think I want that on there. We're going to pop that in there a little bit because I think that looks very vintagey and looks nice just kind of popping out there a little bit. And this actually looks really nice, but I do need to take this and cut off the pin on the back. Just like that. Usually you can roll those right out of there. And let's see, where do we want that to come out at? Let's glue the key down, first of all. We're going to put that right in there. And this is a really, really pretty rhinestone pin that I got in Happy Mail. It really has a nice color to it. It actually has almost a gold and silver look to it. I really like it. And I think that looks nice right there. So we're gonna pop it right in there. And this leaf needs to be glued down. I can see that. So much stuff. And I think I'm going to put one more, just for good measure, one more little key right here. Just because I can. Okay. I had planned on using this in there, and I think I am going to use it as the center of that bow. And I'm just going to really push hard on that so it'll fluff the flower up a little bit. So I spared no expense for this one, you guys. I wanted it to be just the way I wanted it to be, and that's exactly what I did. And also, I'm going to add a little piece of my pretty rhinestone bling that everybody likes so much. I do have 3 packages of this in my store right now, you guys. They will go fast, so if you want some of this, I was able to get a little bit of it. I kept a couple of packages for myself, and I put, I think, 3 packages in my shop. I may add one more, I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out exactly how many I have in my stash, because I at least want to keep a couple of packages in my stash so that I can use them in projects that I'm working on. But let me get this on there, and I'll show you guys how gorgeous this stuff looks. And it's just sticky on the back. It goes on really, really nicely if you don't flip it the wrong way, which I did. Okay, so let me get to the back here. I twisted it. Oh no. I did. There we go. I had it twisted the wrong way. Okay. So I got it all the way around to the back. And that's what that looks like down at the bottom. Hopefully you guys can see that. It really, really is a nice embellishment to put on things like this, where you have, you know, a bottom piece that you want to embellish, because it bends with whatever, because this has got a cupped shape, so it bends with it, and it really, really looks spectacular on there. So there's our picture frame, you guys. I'm going to be working on the other 2 after I finish this video. Since our video is almost an hour long, I'm not going to do a second one on here. But I will be doing these other 2 that I've got aside, and you guys will be able to see pictures of those in the at the end of this video. So stay tuned for those. Have a look at the pictures and you'll be able to see what they look like. And this is still open where the pictures go, so you can still slide these pictures out and put turn them around or what have you, or you can put your own pictures in there. But the opening is still there, so it's all good. And that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, give some thought to hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be able to see some of the future videos that I'm going to be doing. I forgot to put my little doohickey in there. Look what I did again. I may add this. You guys can see it in the pictures. I don't know if I will or not. I'm going to have a look at it. But anyway, one more thing, you guys. I'm sticking this bit in between parts of my video because I wanted to show you guys also how pretty the little girl looks. I switched out the pictures and moved this one out from the front and turned this one around. And look at how beautiful that looks. So both of these pictures look absolutely stunning in this picture frame. And so both pictures do come with this stand. So just wanted to let you guys know that and let you see how pretty she is as well. Like I said, it always shows up better in my videos than it does on my still photography. So I like to make sure that you guys get a chance to see what the real life item looks like, in case you're interested in buying it from my Etsy shop. So thanks a lot, you guys. Carry on. Bye-bye. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll get notified when I do future videos. And like, subscribe, make a comment down below, because those comments absolutely help me in the algorithms with YouTube, and it gets me put in front of more more people out in YouTube land. Working real hard to try and increase my subscriber base, and so you guys can really help me out by liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing my videos. So thanks so much, y'all. Please have a blessed day, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye. God bless.